It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. Young Kweku has it all teed up, and away we go from East Rutherford. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Kill. Hey, 47. There we go, kill.
Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. That's to the rookie out of TCU. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 from the 32. Now running here with Jaden Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Yeah, there we go. I think. There we go, 46. There we go, 47.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Giants into the nickel. 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go, 46. Here we go, 47. Hey, kill. 47. 26.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. And flipping to the block. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
Fields this clean at the 30. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. And start on the ground here. Tracy can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Tracy once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Third down now. Here's Dart. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Giants readying to punt. And they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. The punt's away. And this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spots. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. First call here coming from the shotgun. First down, here's Dak. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Throwing again is Dak. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet. That's contested, what I call a gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Prescott here from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas. Angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it. And the running back still doing it to this day.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, he gives to Blue. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. So 1st down from the 41. From the gun is Prescott. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. Short pass caught by his tight end. He has this down to the 34.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of him.
Here's our 46.
Prescott on 1st and 10. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 47.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Okay, running backs might not be the most accomplished route runners, certainly compared to the receivers. But when it comes to body control, strength, making a catch through contact, this guy just showed out.
Dak throwing again. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense, and number 2, you gain respect.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have...
Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! And they'll stuff out that return before it gets too far, so just a block extra points on the play.
It's one of those situations, Kate, where it kind of just felt... Actually, it looked like they just assumed that that other group was not going to go after that block and just make it a 7-0 game. You can never ever assume anything at any point in this game. It had that sense of urgency to do your job, and they did not as that kick got blocked.
And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy midfield to start this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it's such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
One play action with Dart. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, it puts a sack on the board.
Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
3rd and long for him here. He has the first over the middle, and he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
34-yard line.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap, again to Tracy. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Cool, all lined up and ready to boot this one away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with blue. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here we go, 46. 47.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. It's the Cowboys out in front. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8.
Here we go, 47.
Dak now from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. To the air on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is. But after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. Darts back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. Along the perimeter he goes, crossing the 45. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now here's Cam Scatteroo on the ground. Rob Freddy, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. It's the pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. On the handoff, this is Tracy. Along the sideline inside the 25. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. They go right back to Tracy. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Now Darts going to the air. Pass brought in. Bouncing football. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. Ooh, bad fortune turned to good pretty quickly there, partner. That fumble eluding capture, and thankfully ends up out of bounds.
Yeah, big old sigh of relief on that sidelines, but that new life's going to be short-lived here if they're not able to convert on this 3rd down.
Air it out on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Well, as they get deeper and deeper into this side of the field, they need him to become the guy who makes those plays in the biggest of moments. And that may not show up as a big old pass play and utilizing his arm, but it was his fortitude and his strength to move the sticks. It may just be the catalyst for a touchdown.
There's a give on 1st and goal. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 2nd quarter lead. Young Hui Koo on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants take a 4-point lead.
Young Hui Koo set to kick off.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. A beginner's return from the 11. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Dak to the air here. All in left side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. And 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
Here go 47.
Throwing on 1st is Prescott. Hits his running back. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Makes the catch. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. The Cowboys take a second-quarter lead. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak.
Kate, I think 2 things were at play here. Not just the brute force to get it done on the QB sneak, but also the element of surprise to run it on first down. Job well done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. They'll run the toss to Tracy. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a pickup of 26. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, well, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch, too.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On first and 10, here's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, if you couldn't do it.
They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Vale. No, non sono capace.
Throw here. 3rd down. Flushed out of the pocket. That one's complete. Right side. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding it out.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn completion that nets them a first down.
Vabbè, sto facendo adesso, scusami, facciamo la discussione sulla temperatura della taverna.
Tracy on first and goal.
Vabbè, fatti fare le tue valutazioni.
Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Now it's second and goal from the 1.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Gets it again. And he can't punch it in. Man, the defense punches back, sticks him at the 2. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Go! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
And it's
Vaffanculo,
incomplete on
vaffanculo.
goal.
Ma come se...
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make it impact later.
Field goal attempt coming now from Younghoe Koo. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Koo able to put it through. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
Just a whole different mindset now, Kate, really for both sides. As they go into halftime, more than likely tied. Just starting from scratch, whole new ball game.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. This taken from the 12. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
Here we go. 47. Here we go, 46, 46.
First and 10. Here's Prescott. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. They've got a man in motion. Gets it out wide quick, and oh, he might throw this. He's got him. It's caught. He's all down. What a wild play as they pull off the double pass. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
10 at the 35-yard line.
So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35.
46. Here we go, forward it. Here we go, kill. 26.
First down, here's Dak. This is thrown towards a defender instead, man. He's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Boston Seibert set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. A handoff to Tracy. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 11 on that play, and it's good for a New York first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First and 10 now from the 46. Dart from the pistol. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. From the gun, here's Dart.
Prendete.
Defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. They'll throw, third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, go to 54, go to 50. Yeah, here we go. Here we go to 59. Here we go, 47. Hey, 47. 46.
Down the field, he's got Lamb. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Dak off the play fake. Buying some time right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Prescott now on third down. He has the first in the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's Prescott, first and 10. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got first down here from the 36. Dak throwing again. And screen here to Blue. And he's brought down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Yeah, there we go. I think. Hey, kill. 26.
Prescott to throw once more. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Then we're going to 53. Hey, kill. 26.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's in or no. They dropped another one. Kicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. Now on comes Austin Seibert for the field goal. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dillon. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Tracy. And it spins right by him. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
You'll always sign off on it when that particular call comes in the headset and the running back gets a chance to hear it. A toss is his chance to get outside quickly and let that athleticism shine as he dances through the defense.
On 1st down, here's Dunk. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
It's Scannable on 2nd down. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for a loss of yardage. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Hits him on the out route. And they get this down to the 28. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check go.
He'll go left side with Tracy. He will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants find some points there. Coup on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants take the lead on that successful kick.
Cowboys 19.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go, 46. Hey, kill. Here we go, 47.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right.
26.
1st and 10. Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
We're going to 54. Yeah! We're going 46.
Dak now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
And 5 yards to go.
Hey, kill! Yeah, here we go. Wait, check. Then we're going to 53. We're going to 54. Going to 50. Hey, 47. Here we go, 47. 26.
From the gun is Prescott. Complete beyond the marker. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
That's good for a Cowboys
47. Here we go, 46. Hey, kill. Here we go, yeah. Here we go, going to 54.
First down.
26.
Another throw for Prescott. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here we go, 46. Hey, kill. Here we go, kill. Then we're going to 53. 26.
2nd down, here's Prescott again. On the right side, he's caught by Ferguson. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Third and just 2 to go.
Yeah! Here we go. 48. 26.
We'll hear from the pistol. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
Yeah, here we go. 48. Here we go, going to 54, 48. 26.
1st and 10, here's Prescott. Pass is caught by Blue. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Second and 3 now.
Hey, 47. Here we go, yeah, here we go. 47. 48.
They send a receiver in motion right.
26.
Prescott here from the gun. It's caught. This is Phil Malcott. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Cowboys.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yeah! Hey, kill! We're going to 54. Why in? We're going to 54.
First down, here's Dak. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Throwing again, Prescott. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
They're going for 2 here. Dak bringing the Cowboys to the line.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
Cowboys 27, Giants.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Darts out of the shotgun. Throwing the out route, complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Dart going to throw again. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. But following his interception, he remains out there. Looks like he got banged up pretty badly on that play. They'll send someone out to look at him. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
All right, hey. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. Here we go, going to 54. Why in? Here we go, 46, 46.
Receiver in motion, going left.
26.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Up the middle, Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Offense to the line, second down. Prescott, quick throw, complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down, Dallas.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Yeah, Billy, everyone count. Hey, count. 47.
Working inside the red zone. A dangerous throw, and he almost got moved by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Throwing again is Dak. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
I'm sure, Coach, your play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
Yeah, here we go.
Blue gets the handoff. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Here's second and goal from the 6.
Yeah! There we go!
Prescott will look to throw. And screen here to Blue. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Here we go. Go right in.
Fullback trying to power it across. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So a big kick coming up for Austin Seibert. It's a chip shot, this one straight ahead. Seibert's kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Atwell now to return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
And there it is. He just kept choosing to go backward, partner. And now he's all the way in his own end zone for a safety. Cannot believe it.
Youngway Koo set to kick off.
Always hurts to do this. They give up the safety and now have to kick it away. They'll take the flag and the yardage that goes with it. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. On the give, it's Blue. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. The Giants using their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Yeah, there we go. I think. We're going to 54. Here we go. 46. 46.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Trying to find his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Here we go. 46.
Third and long for him here. Brought in along the sideline. Just need an official ruling. And they say catch. Great play. So a timely moment for a big play. And they get the first on 3rd and 19.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
Here we go. Go right in. What do you think?
Throwing on first is Prescott. Setting up the running back screen. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. First and 10 from the 32. They'll start the drive with Blue. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Going to the ground again on first. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Give on second here to Blue. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's third down.
No gain on the play. And it's third down.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Cowboys moments away from their 4th win of the year. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Yeah, here we go. I take 20.
Now Blue. And this one does not get close. He stopped after 3, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Olsen on the tackle. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. This will be around a 33-yarder for him. Seibert's kick is up and good. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 2nd down. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
To throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to call himself. Ooh, and before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up 4th down.
All right, we'll call that one a drop. He escapes, quarterback does. He avoids taking the sack, but he's also denied a gain of any kind.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants get it back to within 1 score.
27.
So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go. And this kick is brought in by the Cowboys, and that should be enough to secure them this win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from New York.